Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon to wherever you are in the world. Ako po si Warren de Guzman and this is Salve Says Saturday Night Live. Wala po si Salve ngayon. She's handling some family business right now, but we've got a hell of a show for you. Ang title natin ng show tonight, Paano Maging Bilyonaryo Katulad ni Paulo TIBIG. Nako, I'm sure excited yung mga viewers natin para dyan. At actually, ayan, ang dami ng mga to comment. Si Aris, idol daw niya si Paulo. Hello Aris, thank you for watching again. Si Maria, hello, good evening. Ayun, sorry, Salve's not here right now. Actually, she's helping us out in the background. Hopefully, maybe she can come on later. Pero let's not keep our hopes up. It's going to be a solo flight today. Baka lang ma-surprise lang tayo, sana. Si Rance, hi Rance, hello, good evening. Kung nandito ka sa Pilipinas, si Kathleen, hello, hello. Wag naman kuya, Rance, ano ba yan? Hindi naman ako matanda, di ba? Well, ayun, so again, yung title natin, Paano Maging Bilyonaryo Katulad ni Paulo TIBIG. So everyone knows how the song goes, I want to be a billionaire so freaking bad. But how do you do it? We've got on the show someone who can answer that. Si Paulo, an entrepreneur, a successful businessman in logistics. That's actually a very hot industry right now dahil nga sa nangyari sa pandemya. And if he's a multi-awarded entrepreneur, a best-selling author, and a recognized motivational speaker. And actually, he's coming from a show just before this one. So he's gonna join us later on, and he's gonna be answering all of your questions tungkol sa negosyo. Again, I'd like to remind everyone to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is celebrating its first year this month. So it's our anniversary. We're celebrating that. So share with your friends and family and help us reach 10,000 subscribers before the end of July. Abang-abang kayo for our 1-year giveaways before the month ends. Nako, exciting giveaways yan. And stay tuned for what we're giving away. It's going to be happening all a month this month. Yan, exciting, di ba? Nako, don't forget to subscribe, and hit that bell thing that everybody wants you to hit on YouTube. We are Empower and Transform, a company that aims to provide financial education to those who need it most. And this is Salve Says Saturday Night Live, SNL. We are live on Kumu, YouTube, and Facebook. Send us your Kumu gifts and super chat and stickers on YouTube to get your questions answered first. Every gift helps us spread financial literacy to every corner of the internet and combat not just scams, but ignorance. Tandaan, yung mga nakuha namin, hindi namin ginagamit na pang shopping, pang advocacy namin yan para mag-spread ng financial literacy. Nako, it's going to be an exciting show. Absent po si Salve ngayon. She's dealing with something with her family, and we're hoping that will be resolved very soon. In fact, she's given us some news that the situation has gotten much better. So thank God for that. But right now, what we're going to do is we're going to go with our 10 simple tips about entrepreneurship. Para hindi magsara agad yung startup negosyo nyo. And I know a lot of you have startups this pandemic kasi nga nawala yung main source of income, nawala yung trabaho, di ba? Tumaas yung unemployment, nagsara yung ekonomiya. So a lot of you went into business, and I'm hoping you're still doing very well. Here are some tips to get by. First tip, ihiwalay ang personal expenses sa business expenses. Bawal kumupit sa business fund kung para sa personal na pangangailangan and vice versa. Ang classic example nito, do not eat your inventory. Ako, nagbebenta ako ng karne, napakasarap ng Wagyu cubes. It's so hard not to eat the inventory because it's just right there and pwede mo lang iluto, ganun-ganun lang. Now to do this, dapat may personal emergency fund ka, good for 12 months. Tandaan, 12 months. This pandemic actually has lasted for a year and a half already, and it is still ongoing. So if you really want to be safe, you might want an emergency fund of up to a year and a half or maybe even 2 years. Pero right now, 12 months, okay na yon bago sumabak sa negosyo. And of course, you have to have your own capital for that business bago mag-start. If you don't have that yet, bilis-bilisan mo na lang yung pag-iipon. Bigyan mo ng sweldo ang sarili mo para limitado din ang paggamit mo ng pondo ng negosyo. Alright? Alright, let's move on to tip number 2. Keep track of your business expenses. Nako, isa ito sa mga hindi ginagawa ng mga new entrepreneurs kasi medyo tedious siya. At the very start, excited ka and you're jotting everything down, but then later on, it sort of becomes mechanical, no? And then you start forgetting to list down yung mga expenses ng business nyo. That's a big no-no. Kasi bigla na lang hindi mo na alam kung nasan pupunta yung pera mo. It's important to take note of all of your expenses. A good businessman knows where all of his money is going. Okay? Keep that in mind para hindi ka mawalan ng pera. And of course, pag ginigipit ka na, alam mo na kung saan ka pwede magtipid. Alright? So that is tip number 2. Tip number 3. Ito, maging expert sa tawaran sa mga supplier. Ayan, hingi ka ng wholesale price at kapag binigay, hingi ka ng freebies. Nakaabuso naman yan. Pero, develop a relationship with your suppliers and make sure that they are treating you right. And of course, di ba, kung bumibili ka naman ng regular, they're going to want to keep you there. What you do is, you keep looking for yung mga magandang presyo. Pag malaman mo na may ibang supplier na mas mura, sabihan nyo yung supplier nyo. Sabihin nyo, ba't ganito? Ba't mas mura yung binibigay nila sa mga customer nila? Dapat bigyan nyo rin ako. Alagaan nyo naman ako. Kasi, di ba, may relationship tayo. So, at the very least, if you keep on canvassing for better supplies or cheaper prices, you can push your suppliers to give you better prices. Ayan, tip number 3. Tip number 4, ito, surprising to, mangutang. Maraming nagsasabi na hindi maganda mangutang. Pero it can spell the difference between bankruptcy and survival. Now, good loan can stretch your working capital through the tough times, especially if you need a bit more money to operate until a large payday. Pero tandaan, dapat ang negosyo hindi 100% utang. Don't be trigger happy with yung utang. Especially ngayon, medyo mababa yung mga interest rates na binibigay ng mga bangko. Mayroon pa yung mga yung mga bangko dyan na kung maganda yung deposit mo, sinasabi, uy, meron kang 0% interest rate sa sa utang na pwede namin bigay up to 50,000. Huwag kayong magano, don't pull the trigger agad-agad. Only use a loan when you need it. Kung gipit na, or when you see an opportunity to upgrade your business, yan, ipasok nyo na yung loan. Yung sigurado ka na gaganda yung takbo ng business mo. Okay, tip number 5, ito, register with government. Ngayon, many entrepreneurs will recommend you do this only when your business becomes stable. Now that makes sense, no? Kasi baka naman magsara tapos nag-register ka, hassle naman tanggalin yung mga di ba, cancel lahat ng mga registration papers nyo. Hassle yan, naranasan ko yan. However, if you are starting a business and you expect that you might fail, parang you're playing to fail, and that's not a good mindset when you're going into business. Dapat you go into a business na alam mo na, alam mong may market, confident ka na that it will work, and then you make it legitimate. You register with government. Tip number 6, open the necessary bank accounts for your business para hindi maghalo ang pera mo at ang negosyo mo. Ito goes back to the tip on keeping your expenses separate. So yung pera dapat separate talaga. Okay? Mahirap yung lahat papasok sa isang account tapos isipin mo pa kung magkano yung pumasok na sa sweldo mo or magkano yung withdraw ng asawa mo sa account para lang malaman kung magkano yung cash on hand ng negosyo mo. That's hard. That's not a good way to operate your business. So create your own bank accounts for the business, and of course create other things that can actually allow your business to accept different modes of payment, di ba? Yung mga e-wallet, yung mga ganun, buksan niyo na lahat 'yan para yung customer nyo, di ba? You give them the convenience of paying you however they want, di ba? Online, yung mga e-wallet, yung mga bank transfer, lahat ibigay niyo sa kanila, di ba? So it's very convenient to do business with you. Okay. Sana tayo. Tip number 7, transact with clients on a cash basis. No credit. Ngayon, mahirap yan. Lalo na kunyari kung you're marketing first to mga kaibigan mo, di ba? Yung mga family, ganon. And then maghahanap sila ng mga discount, ganon, agad-agad. Or mga credit, yung utang. Mahirap yan, especially kung start ka pa lang, di ba? Wala kang cash flow. You need cash flow. Cash flow is the lifeblood of your business. And if you're taking credit right away, nako, mababaon ka. So, as much as possible, do cash basis. If you're going to give credit, do it with a client that you absolutely trust, you know is going to pay you back eventually when they have the opportunity. All right? Okay. Tip number 8, magbayad ng tamang buwis. Ayan, goes back to the registering, di ba? You want to legitimize your business. And a lot of people, di ba, inisip nila, di naman ako habulin ng BIR, gano'n. Masyado akong maliit, di ako papansinin ng gobyerno, okay lang yan. But, that's again, you're doing that with a mindset na hanggang maliit na negosyo ka lang. Diba? You should think that your business is going to be strong. It's going to be something that's going to be great, and you can have it for a long period of time. And if you want to have that for a long period of time, it has to be legit. And you do that by paying the right taxes. So if you don't know how to do that, find an accountant. Now, a lot of people, they find naghahanap sila ng accountant tapos they trust everything to them. Yeah, that's okay if you don't really understand it. Pero that's not really advisable kasi meron yung mga ibang accountant dyan na hindi sila nagbabayad ng tamang buwis. And then pag hinabol na kayo ng BIR, nagtuturuan na lang kayo, di ba? Hindi, may accountant naman ako. Hindi naman nila binibigay yung mga necessary na documents or yung pahintulot na gawin namin yung tama. Di ba? Huwag ganun. Actually, very active yung BIR ngayon sa padlocking. It's part of their program to raise revenues, di ba? So, at the very least, figure out what kind of taxes you have to pay for your business or your business type, and work it out with your accountant. Make sure not all of the power or knowledge is with the accountant. Be knowledgeable about that as well. Now, tip number 9, ayan, it goes back to what I just said, mag-aral. It's actually a tip for anything you do in life. Learn your craft, learn your business. There's always room for improvement. Sa mga buwis, di ba? Pag-aralan yan. There's a great way to learn about that. Actually, if you want, you can join yung RFP, Registered Financial Planners. May classes sila on that, and they have tax experts there that can actually help you with any of your tax problems. May networking pang kasama dyan sa RFP. So, You can also reach out to mentors. You can go online and watch videos like this on our channel with Salveses, with Salve Duplito and myself. Ang daming sources of information, di ba? And that's what you need to do. You need to really study up so that you can do your business better. You can run your business better. And finally, tip number 10, mag-invest for your business. Just like you invest for your family and your future, you invest in assets that will help you grow your business further. Pag may pera na ang negosyo, hindi mo alam kung saan ilagay, di ba? Kung everything's going well, okay na yung inventory mo, mag-invest ka. Maglagay ka sa money markets or whatever, or places where you can put money that will help create new income streams for your business. Ayan, so ayan, napahaba yung mga tip segment natin dahil nga wala nga si Salve with us tonight, but I'm sure she would have given us much more insight on that topic. But I'm hoping that we were able to help you out, especially yung mga bagong entrepreneurs out there. I know, ang dami niyo talaga ngayon dahil it's a necessity. Yung mga ibang empleyado dyan, nagbebenta sa kalye, on their days off, just to improve their income. Now, it's time for what everybody has been waiting for. Yung guest natin, nako, si Paulo TIBIG, a businessman extraordinaire, author, and motivational speaker. Is Paulo there na? Paulo, come on up.
Warren, magandang gabi sa iyo at sa lahat ng viewers natin. Medyo para akong kabayo ngayon kasi just came from few minutes with my online show. Just katatapos. Yeah, maraming salamat, Warren, and to the rest of our viewers in all social media platforms, not just in the country but also the rest of the world. Magandang gabi, magandang umaga, magandang tanghali po sa inyo.
Nako, Paulo, thank you so much for coming on the show. And a lot of our viewers are actually fans of yours. Yung iba nga nag-jump lang from yung show mo kanina. Nandito na naman sila ngayon. Di ba si Aris, ayan, kanina pa nagsasabi, idol ka raw. So they're looking forward to
ano. Si Salve, maraming salamat. Si Sir Boots daw, narito rin, si Sir Boots Bartolome. Sir, maraming salamat, Chief, and to all yung mga hashtag Warren followers. Maraming salamat for joining us tonight. At pinapashare din natin sa lahat ng social media ito ngayong itong ating episode for tonight.
Yan,
si Cherry, nababasa ko. Hello, Cherry.
Yan, di ba? Dami niyong fans talaga. Ito yung topic ng show natin, how to be you. Di ba? How to become a billionaire. So meron kang 5 minutes ngayon just to discuss your journey on how you became successful in entrepreneurship. Again, sinasabi ko lang kanina, ang daming pumasok sa negosyo dahil it's a need, di ba? Nawalan sila ng trabaho, ang pangit na nangyari din dahil sa pandemya, and they're grasping at straws, just trying to figure out how to earn money. So tell us how you did it. Paano ka naging successful?
Well, alam mo, Warren, siguro hindi ka ilapo dun sa mga ibang nakakilala sa atin at yung mga kaibigan natin katulad ni Salve, na ako po isa po akong typical PROMD. Warren, ako isang typical PROMD, probinsyano. In fact, everyone, ako po yung nanggagaling live and alive ngayon dito sa Bataan simula nung pandemic. More than a year na nandito ako sa Balanga City, Bataan. At dito muna po kami nakastay because of this pandemic. So ano ibig sabihin? It is a way na to get into the real sense of entrepreneurship. Hindi po ito naging, alam nyo, hindi ito yung naging tamang daan initially. Why? After po ng graduation ng high school, siguro mga 2 linggo lang, Warren, iniluwas ako ng nanay ko sa aking ninong na nagmamay-ari ng isang customs broker diyan sa Parañaque. So doon, naranasan kong maging isang alam mo yon, messenger, delivery boy, at teka muna, pang MMK to, baka mamaya may mag-iyakan sa ating mga I'm sure marami nakaka-relate sa atin, everyone. So
100%.
Yung pagkakataon na yon, natutulog ako sa lamesa to be alam niyo yung katotohanan at yun yung nagbigay sa akin ng tamang panggasto sa kolehiyo. So I fully remember yung mga panahon na yun, hindi ako muuwi ng probinsya dito sa Bataan kasi kailangan tipirin ko yung aking pera at wala pa kasing mga tekston, wala pang alam mo yun, pwede dito pupunta kang PLDT o kaya may uuwi sa taga sa inyo at magpapadala ka sa nanay mo ng adobong manok o baboy na nasa lalagyan na bote ng Nescafe. para kahit papaano makatulong sa iyo. So, 4 hanggang 4 makagraduate ako ng kolehiyo. Nandun ako at nag-aral sa isang university malapit sa airport. So, hindi man, sabi ko nga, yung university na yon kilala sa flying. Sabi ko nga, Warren, hindi man ako naging piloto ng eroplano, somehow naging piloto naman ako ng aking mga negosyo. Yun yung naging
Ang
yun
ganda.
yung isang naging nakakatuwang doon, kwento. And then nagpatuloy pa rin ako out of yung gratitude doon sa aking ninong. Siguro nagstay pa ako ng mga 2 at 3 taon. So roughly mga 7 taon ako nagtrabaho doon sa kumpanyang yon. Then I moved from one company to another. Naging professional hopper ako. I hop from one company to another to another. Parang finding real, alam mo yung saan ba ako dapat lulugar talaga? Saan ako dapat lulugar? Diyan din yung pagkakataon na yung aking nanay, isang public high school teacher, at yung aking tatay, marami, ayun, na katulad nating mga OFW, isa po dating OCW o Overseas Contract Worker. So, alam mo, Warren, no, pinamulat sa amin ng aming mga magulang na mas mainam. Yung tatay ko kasi hindi nagtagal sa sa UAE, parang 4 na taon lang siya. Kasi sabi niya, mas maganda na masubaybayan ko kayo. Kumbaga, in lieu of money na kikitain niya sa labas, mas magandang alam niyo, mapalaki niya kami ng tamang values. So yun yung namutawi sa kanya. And yung hard work na ginawa niya, alam mo, nagtinda siya ng pag-uwi ng Pilipinas, typically, di ba, yung tricycle mentality. Alam mo yun, Warren? O Salvi, alam mo to, tricycle mentality. O kaya naman, yung jeep na may nakalagay, katas ng Saudi. Parang ganyan. So, okay lang yun. That's the usual kasi yun ang hinahanap. Pero, eventually, nag-tricycle siya. Alam niyo yung nagtinda ng mga, if I remember, yung personal household cleaner, yung mga Barclays, nagtinda ng banana Q, nagtinda ng, alam niyo yung mga siopaw, at kung ano-ano pa, until such time, nakapag-set up siya ng isang maliit na negosyo na tindahan ng mga langis. O yung tinatawag namin dito na langisan. Warren, Salve, and the rest, no? Ito yung parang bibili mo na kapap na bote, yung tingi-tingi, alam naman natin, sa share economy tayo, di ba? Tingi-tingi sila para sa tricycle, sa jeep, and so on. So, ganun kami nabuhay for 18 years. So, tinulungan ko yung tatay ko, and yun yung nag-mold. Yun yung nag-mold probably ng entrepreneurial environment sa aming magkakapatid. Isa akong panganay, Warren, and with that, nung again, balik na naman sa Maynila, parang sabi ko nga, until when will I be in the corporate world? Walang problema in the corporate kasi I've seen and I have observed, and also I've been in corporate, national at saka mga multinational companies. Diyan nga kami una nagkakilala ni Miss Randel Chongson. Randel, kung nandyan ka, ha, yung aking, alam niyo po ba, may trivia dyan, Warren. Siya ay aking dating boss. Si Randel.
So, talaga? Si Randel?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Boss ko yan.
Wow.
Boss ko yan. Kami dalawa lang kami sa departamento.
Anong departamento sa doon?
Oo, we're handling yung market development sa isang napakalaking financial company in the country, worldwide. At doon kami nagsimulang magkasama. So doon kami kasi nagde-develop ng market, pagbubuksan yung isang branch. So doon kami natutong mag-train, doon kami natutong mag-recruit ng tao, at lahat, marami kaming pinagsamahan ni Randel, napakahabang panahon. Kaya yun, moving towards that, I hop from one company to another, and then finding my way, saan ba talaga ako dapat? Until such time, na parang ayoko na sa corporate. No choice ako.
Yeah.
Then, that was 1999, financial crisis. We started together, my girlfriend that time, ng isang maliit na negosyo sa University Belt, which is laundry business. So, laundry. So, yun yung unang venture namin into it. Oo. Na I've done nung nag-aaral ako, naging serial entrepreneur ako . Lahat bumagsak. I get into nata de coco production, handmade paper production, t-shirt printing, mga ganyan. Yung mga parang tinatry ko kung saan talaga. So maraming failure. Maraming failure. But those failure have provided me to move forward and make those failure na maging learnings ko towards ngayon kung paano ang ginagawa.
Alam mo, Paulo, ang daming nakaka-relate dyan. Ako, OFW family din. And I remember growing up, yung mother ko, kasi yung father ko talaga yung OFW sa Saudi Arabia. Laging ang dami niyang tinatry. Ano ba yung mga sinubukan niya? Pharmacy, stall sa Green Hills, meron pa silang tracking, yun yung pinakamalaking gastos nila. And every time talagang nagfa-fail. So yun yung gustong malaman ng mga OFW na viewers natin. How do you make sure that you succeed? Ito yung negosyo nyo, yung sa logistics, it turns out pala you really had the background from the very start, di ba? Yung sa customs, alam mo kung paano yan patakbuhin. How do the OFWs find out which business they will be good at, especially kung wala silang ganung background? Especially yung isa pang iniisip nila, what businesses will be good for next year? 'Di ba? Nasa pandemic pa tayo ngayon. So how do you ano yung iniisip mo regarding that?
Kasi noong mga panahon na yon, hindi ko naman inaakala na mapapasok din ako doon. Lalo na napakaliit ng aking ng kaalaman pagdating doon sa klase ng negosyong yon. So we started, kasi nga 'di ba, we started with the laundry business, taking the chance of yung doon sa University Belt area. Parang yun ang pinaka naisip ko kasi after resigning from my last corporate job, yung naipon ko na konti na from the mutual fund pa nga nung yung investment fund na aking ininvest doon, nagkaroon ng dividendo. Yung dividendong yon ang una namin binili ng makina. Yun ang totoo doon. Tapos eventually nagkaroon ng pagkakataon na nagkaroon ng breakthrough kasi yung wife ko din nung mga panahon na yun as girlfriend, nasa isang multinational FMCG company, nasa brand management siya. So laging may problema pagdating sa distribution ng mga merchandising materials o promo materials. So sabi ko, bakit hindi tayo gumawa ng isang solusyon o ng isang service na nasasagot diyan sa pain point mong 'yan. So ganoon na nangyari. Then eventually, nakita namin parang ito lagi ko sinasabi Warren, when you get into any business venture, you need to really get into the pain points of your target customer. Meaning to say, kailangan mo talagang hanapin ano yung kakulangan, ano yung trigger, ano yung iritado, ano yung nagbibigay sa atin ng, alam mo yun, nung pagkukulang. So, ibig sabihin, doon namin nakita, yung lagi niyang complain, na lagi niyang problema doon sa brand management na yon. Sabi ko, why not come up na kung ano yung kaunting nalaman ko nung ako'y nag-aaral, ba't hindi natin yung combine at para sagutin yung pangangailangan na yan? No, true enough.
Right.
Parang we develop what we call as parang a flagship within the industry of logistics dito sa Pilipinas, what we call as logistics marketing services. Para we combine yung trade marketing services, yung pangangailangan ng mga nasa trade marketing ng brand, doon sa logistics. So, ito yung para po maintindihan ng viewers natin, ito yung pinakamadaling intindihin na kung ano yung nakikita nyo sa palengke, nakikita nyo sa supermarket, department store, yung mga parang certain product na lalagyan, yung mga parang owning, yung mga tolda, yung mga basta related to promotion of the brand, kami po yung nag-handle ng distribution. So meaning to say, yung mga gravy na yon doon sa industry, naging bread and butter namin, Warren. So,
galing.
ang laking bagay kung bakit nagkaroon. Kaya nga sabi ko, when you pinpointed yung pain points, at saka dito, isang concept na principle that I always believe in, you have to stand out. You have to be different. Ibig sabihin, if you're getting into that certain industry or sector, anong kaibahan mo? Bakit kita bibilin? Bakit ko kita tatangkilikin? Bakit kita, alam mo yon, ipapatronize? So doon na-develop on my sense yung principle ko lagi nga sinishare na yung be the orange among apples. Parang paano tayo magiging orange amongst the apples? For example, kung ang mga apples ay competition natin, paano tayo mangingibabaw? I think if I may say, ito yung parang secret sauce na hindi na sikreto.
Secret sauce. I think nga maganda yung sinabi mo kanina kasi you pointed out na your wife had a big role kasi nasa marketing nga siya, brand management. So importante din yan for our viewers. You have to have a good partner in your business, somebody you can trust and somebody who can fill in yung gaps na yung kulang sa'yo, di ba? Yung sinasabi ni Paulo kanina, kung kulang ka ng kaalaman, dapat hanapin mo yung way para makuha mo yan. And siya, luckily for Paulo, nandun yung asawa niya. Nako,
Yep.
and I think it's time now for our Q&A. Sinasabi ni Direk, we need to move on. Ito yung actually yung pinaka-paboritong part ng show natin kasi yung mga viewers natin very active sila sa Q&A, Paolo. So they're raring to go.
Naku, marami tayong mga kaibigan, Warren. Oo, marami tayong kaibigan.
Si Elu Pangan, hello daw from Dubai. They miss you. Siguro ito yung
Actually,
yung
before
mga
the pandemic, alam mo March, supposedly I'll be in Dubai and UAE. May engagement ako diyan. Kaya lang nagkaroon na talaga ng pandemic. So hopefully soon nandiyan po tayo ulit. Soon, sana konting-konting tiis na lang.
Eleanor, ang daming nasirang plano. Si Elu Pangan. Ito yung next natin. Ito, Italian yata to. Buenos Aires a tutti. Sinabi ko ba ng tama? Si Roberto Cullamat. Pa-shoutout daw po kay Lodi, si JR Cullamat, watching from Rome, Italy. Sa wakas nakapanood din ng live, siguradong daming knowledge sa kwentuhan na ito. Galing magsalita ni Sir Paulo. Grabe, ang dami mo talagang mga admirers. Yan. Ito, isa pa. Si Sammy Alzaga Latagan. Magandang gabi po, sir. Nanonood po ako. Gusto ko po sana magsimula mag-invest sa maliit na halaga para po sa aking pamilya. Ayan, so taga Bicol siya. Ayun, so ano yung mga tips mo dyan for investing kung maliit pa lang yung puhunan?
Well, ako medyo bias ako, Warren, sa negosyo. Alam naman natin, no? Iba-iba yung investment vehicle at instrument, no? Iba-iba po, alam po natin yun. I'm sure sa mga nanonood sa atin. But taking the cue for negosyo, everyone, even meron po tayong 3,000 o 5,000, it's a capital that we can start with. Ibig sabihin, ang kailangan nga po, sabi ko unang-una, you have to up your antenna. Hindi ho ba, yung antenna po, itinataas po natin yung antenna, at yung antenna po, ano po yung objective ng antenna? Tignan at maganda yung signal. Pangalawa, mas marami kang channel. Warren, uso pa ba ang antenna ngayon? Ilang ang tanong, Pero, yung principle po ng antenna, para pong ang kailangan natin doon, you have to scan the environment. Meaning to say, pataasin po natin ang antenna natin and then scan the environment. Ngayon, bakit po i-scan yung environment? Para po makita natin ano ang kakulangan dyan sa paligid natin, sa community natin, o sa lugar natin. Yun po yung isang way para po makapasok tayo, mag-invest tayo sa isang negosyo. Kasi kung hindi po natin gagawing itaas yung antenna natin at gagaya-gaya lang po tayo, yan po yung isang parang approach na ayaw natin. So we wanted everyone that we have to have what? Proactive perspective. Una, again, ulitin ko pa lang, i-up po natin antenna natin at pag naitaas natin yung antenna natin, let's scan the environment. Anong kulang dito? Anong pwede rito? At pag-aralan nyo pong mabuti. So, ibig sabihin, kahit po nasaan tayo, in fact, ngayon nga, Warren, nakita naman natin, di ba? Maraming naging negosyante, as you've mentioned earlier. Maraming pumasok sa negosyo. Kasi nga, aside from work, maraming nawalan ng trabaho, maraming nawalan ng opportunity. Ano yung nakikita nating liwanag? Negosyo is one. Di ba? Bukod sa investment, you can have passive investment. Di ba? May passive income kayo. Marami po tayong kilalang ganyan. Pero we can also get into active income o active investment. And just one principle that can help you look into ano mga posibleng ideal na pwedeng gawin with your investment.
Ayan. Ito, may tanong from Kumu naman. Ano ang magandang business ngayon? Ayan, tinatanong nila siguro kung ano yung nakita ng antena mo.
Pwede.
Diba?
Okay. Alam nyo, unang-una ho, taon-taon po naglalabas ako ng business idea, every January. So mamaya ho, siguro bibigay ko sa inyo yung aking page para ho baka makita nyo pa. Pero just to give you, winning business options sa mga panahon ngayon. Unang-una po, get into food-related businesses. Okay. Sasabihin nyo, Pao, lahat na lang hashtag ubi pandesal. Diyos ko Lord, lahat na lang ubi pandesal. Lahat na lang, ano yun? Bake sushi. Lahat na lang nag-bake sushi. Oo.
Sabay-sabay. Nawala ng supply yung mga yung suppliers. Nalala ko yun Parang wala ng seaweed daw. Naubusan.
Alam mo, ito yung sinasabi ko doon. Bakit po sinabi nating food-related pa rin? Number one, people really need yung parang business of infinity. Ang tawag ko dito, Warren, business of infinity. Parang tuloy-tuloy. Walang katapusan. Kasi people wanted to have, unang-una, basic, di ba? Food. So, ano ibig sabihin? More than the production in itself, you can do yung mga ready to cook, yung mga ready to, yung mga RTE o RTC na tinatawag. parang ready to cook meal, processed food, processed meat, tapos yung mga ngayon yung mga parang yung combo, yung value meal wherein parang reheatable and so on and so on. Now, ang key dito everyone, you have to use reselling as a concept. You have to use e-commerce as a platform. Why?
Yan,
This will
oo.
help you get into the space kasi nga ang dami naggagawa eh. So isa lang po 'yon. Ano po? Marami to eh. 5 lang, okay lang ba Warren? Quickly lang no. Pangalawa, you can get into agriculture. Yan. Marami nagtatanong lagi, bakit agrikultura? Everyone, ito po yung totoong makibaka, makibaboy. Panahon na, 'di ba? Para yung tamang revolusyon, 'di ba? Ito na. Bakit? Kasi nakita niyo naman po, kung kayo po ay nasa food business, definitely you need supply. Yung supply po ng agrikultura, patuloy na patuloy. So whether you're looking at livestock, whether you're looking at yung parang mga vegetables or anything related to agriculture, please try to check on it. Next,
sige, 3 minutes na lang. 3 minutes na lang, Paulo.
Yeah, transportation. Sabi nyo nga, natuwa nga ako nalagay ni Salve dun sa teaser natin sa poster eh. Parang totoo po yun. Kasi isa po doon, transportation, ito po yung negosyong resilient. Di ho ba nakita natin with pandemic, at ito po, anything related to transportation, you can get into it. So tatlo lamang po yan. Kaya po kung gusto nyo mas marami pang mabasa at malaman, punta lang po kayo dun sa Paulo TIBIG page. Tingnan nyo po ng mga bandang Enero, makikita nyo po, may 10 po na naroon na mga business insight or ideas for this year.
Yan, ang ganda. Exciting nga tignan. Ano? And yung challenge nga kasi everybody's in it. So paano, again, you have to go back to what you said earlier, how to stand out. How to stand out talaga. So meron pa ba tayong tanong sa mga viewers natin? Check natin. Nako! Patay tayo dyan. Kumakanta ka ba, Paulo? Kaya mo ba? Kasi ako hindi ako kumakanta. Hindi kumakanta.
Ano bang tipo mong kantahan, Maren?
Wala. Bawal.
No? Sabi ni Salve.
No way.
Naku, to si Salve talaga. Ito mga pakulong yung dalawa dito, ha? Oo.
Hindi ako nagsabi. Actually, si Salve dapat yung kumakanta. Siya yung siya yung bibo dyan.
Yes, I know.
Alright, so ito na. Move down na tayo sa last segment natin for the show. Fast Talk. Thanks to Tito Boy. Masaya lang mga tanong to. Just for you, Paulo, para lang mag-enjoy tayo for the last portion of our Salveses Saturday Night Live. Okay, so alam mo naman yung Fast Talk, mabilisan lang na sagot. Alright? Okay, here we go.
Teka muna, yes or no lang ba to or pipili lang?
Ay, hindi. Pipili lang. Okay, ready? Tatlo lang naman to. Okay, first question. When considering a business opportunity, are you Captain America or Iron Man?
Pwede ba mag-explain doon sa dalawang yon?
Sige, mag-explain ka na mabilis. Go.
I think more of Captain America. Kasi mas mabilis ang mas mabilis ang kanyang the way he moves. For me, kasi kailangan when you get into the business opportunity, 'di ba nga kailangan, although in a way you have to be like Iron Man, you strike while the iron is hot, but basically talking about opportunity, Captain America.
Ayun. Okay. Second question. Which one is your kind of billionaire? Richard Branson or Jeff Bezos?
Branson.
Talaga? Sige, explain
Pwede
mo
bang Paulo
mabilis.
TIBIG Salve? Dapat
Why
may
not, di ba? Ikaw naman yung bilyonaryo na guest natin.
Maniwala po kayo.
Third question. Which financial superpower do you want? Super strength sa pagtawad or telepathy?
Alam mo, ako kasi pag when I purchase, parang on my end kasi parang sige lang the usual typical lalaki. So, not into super tawad. So, yung
ayan. Okay, ayan. Ayan na yung fast talk natin. Mabilis lang talaga. Nako, thank you so much, Paulo, for joining us on the show. Ay, may mga question pa dito. Sino to? Pahabol ba? Kaya pa ba natin direct? Yun, how's your business daw? Tinatanong ni Nadi.
Maraming salamat Nadi for your question Napakaganda pa rin po nitong pandemic. We're quite fortunate and blessed everyone that tuwing naririnig niyo po yung mga chartered flight, kami po lahat yon. In fact, ngayon po part of yung mga private companies na mga vaccine, kami po yung nag-handle nun. So, sabi ko nga po sa inyo, if there's one resilient business, get into transport business, everyone, ha. Katulad po ng V-Cargo, nung una po, operationally, nagsara din po kami for a few weeks, but we heeded the call of the nation and nagtuloy-tuloy po. Awa ng Diyos, we're so fortunate that tuloy-tuloy pa rin po siya. Maraming salamat, Naldi.
Ang galing, ang galing. So we should all say thank you to Paulo for our vaccination. Kung may mga picture kayo na gano'n, vegan, ha? Diba? Thank Paulo for that.
V-Cargo.
Paano to? V-Cargo. Last question. Kung wala kang malaking puhunan, how do you get into logistics?
To begin with, you can start with kasi we started parang hindi talaga yung mga truck related o hindi yung mga air freight, sea freight or land freight. What we did was yung logistics marketing services. What we did was yung mga alam niyo yung mga repacking po na kunyari if you're going to buy a washing machine, makakakuha po kayo ng mga laundry kit. So kami po yung parang nagre-repack. Ganun po kami nag-start sa logistics. Medyo tight lang yung time natin kaya hindi natin expound mabuti. But related to that, nag-evolve into a manner na talagang total logistics solution po siya. But if you wanted to get into it, alam nyo, even yung ngayon, di ba, even bicycle, motorcycle, even yung maliliit pong sasakyan, you cannot start with that. And remember everyone, transportation will always be there. Hindi po siya mawawala kasi po it's integral part of any businesses, big and small. Yun po yung totoo.
Tama. Yan. And ako, Paulo, please plug your shows and your pages para malaman ng mga viewers natin where they can get the additional info from you.
Hey everyone, just get into Paulo TIBIG, PAULOTIBIG, on all social media, Twitter, Facebook, yung page po natin, LinkedIn, Instagram, kompleto po yan. At syempre yung YT natin. So we'll be converting a lot of our episodes ng show, pati po yung mga snippets of all our key engagement, public engagement and corporate training, makikita nyo po yan sooner. So ayun, ini-invite ko rin po kayo to join us in Workplace Excellence PH Professionals Community. It's for corporate and businesses. Just take a look at the Facebook, hanapin nyo lang po yun. Tapos po, if you wanted me to be with your company, with your organization, with your businesses, to motivate, to train, let's always collaborate. Just message us on our Facebook account para po yung team po namin will get in touch with you. Yun. So maraming salamat. O meron pang hinahabol, isa.
Yeah. Before we let you go, before we say goodbye, baka you can share with just one line you'd like to leave our viewers with para lang mga, diba? For the weekend, something they can ponder on in the new week.
Everyone, ito lang po lagi kong sinasabi, you have to be, this is always the challenge, you have to be the orange among apples. Ibig sabihin, you have to stand out and be different. At the end of the game, at the end of the day, at the end of the game, would you like to be the spectator? A spectator who will just sit on the grandstand and watch how the game unfolds. Or a player who will play, train, and win the game. So how do you do that? You have to be the orange among the apples.
Yan, ang ganda. Maraming salamat, Paulo, for coming onto the show and sharing your knowledge. What I want to leave our viewers with, just keep on studying, mag-aral lang. And just like what we've showed you today, there are people out there like Paulo who are willing to share their knowledge to help you become better at everything, personal finance, business. Nako, diba? Just better yourself. Come on, watch us every Saturday, of course. We're on Kumu, YouTube, and Facebook. We're here for you. We're going to give you as many tips, as much knowledge as we can, and we're going to bring on more guests just like Paulo so that they can share their knowledge with you. So thanks again, everybody, for being with us tonight. Saturday na naman, di ba? Saturday. Nako, yung friends natin yan, sina Aris, complete attendance na naman. Thank you so much. And of course, nako, Paulo, they're all your fans, my God. All of them nagsasabi na thank you for bringing on si Idol Paulo. Anyway, thanks again, Paulo.
Salamat. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Warren, last lang, kung nabitin po pala kayo, yun, aside from before watching Salve Says, baka po gusto nyo rin panuorin mo yung The Paulo TIBIG Show every Saturday 7 to 8 naman po. Yung pala.
Yan, okay, di ba? Sige, i-plug nyo na lang kami lagi every Saturday. Yan, and we'll plug you after our show. Yan, okay. Thanks, guys. Good night. Keep safe.
Thank you, everyone.
Also, we just want